voice.
Yeah.
Like we could, but
Okay, family, at this time,
we're not gonna let the world
I
burn
need
yet.
everybody to get up and follow me if you can. We're about to start Kwanza 2024. Follow me right to the door right here. And we'll go outside and receive our instructions.
We're about to go outside. Yeah, we're still, you know, I told them we were supposed to be $10. So yeah, what do you have? Should be like, nope, he gave it to you. That's fine. No, I need. Okay.
Put it on the receipt. I'm gonna be here.
Type 2 is a completely reversible condition. You might not know this, but the biological reason people struggle.
That's what's up. For tonight, one of the things that we do before we start anything is we ask our elders for permission. And this year I have something special. Normally we have one elder. Am I right, Brother John? However, I decided to go off script today, all right? And they can holler at me in the meeting later on. So, Mr. Stubblefield, can you come up for me, please?
right here next to me. She's like, where you want me? Right here next to me. Because that's how it goes. I'm going to ask Mother Stubblefield, Ms. Stubblefield, if we have permission to start, and I'm going to ask her if there's anything that she'd like to say. Then there's a very special brother in the audience, our brother, Imam Alazar. I'm going to ask him if we have permission to start, and if there's anything that he'd like to say. And then after that, it's on, all right? Ms. Stubblefield, do we have permission to start today?
Yes, as an elder, I give you permission to start.
All right, thank you, Don. And is there anything you'd like to say to our audience before you take your seat?
Okay, the only thing I want to bring up is that this year in September of 25 will be the 25th year for the Collard Green Festival. And the festival...
Hold on, somebody needs to give that some applause. Come on. I'm not going to let that just fly, all right? I'm barely 25 myself, all right?
And what it consists of is I take collard greens and make different dishes. I try to use my imagination. We have collard green casseroles. We have collard green tacos. We have collard green tamales. I have collard green meatloaf. I even have collard green ice cream and collard green cake. Keep in mind that this is geared for adults only. You have to be at least 35 or over to come into the festival, because sometimes adults want to party with adults. You know, there are things for little children to do, but a lot of times there's nothing for older people to do. So keep in mind that it will be in the month of September of 25.
Thank you so much. Have a seat.
She has, tell them about it.
Okay, so we'll have her come back. We'll have her come back another time, okay? All right. I only got about an hour or so to do this, Don, all right? Brother Imam Alazar, how you feeling, my brother?
Praise to the Most High, I'm pleased to be here.
And do we have your permission to start today?
We have my permission as an elder of the community.
And, brother, you know I gotta hear from you. Is there anything you'd like to share with our audience, brother, before we start?
All I can say is we're here in unity. We're here for 7 principles to draw us closer together and take us out of our slave mentality and put us in our masters of this planet. So let's all get together and show some love in your heart one for another.
Thank you, Brother Imam. You may have your seat. Brother Rashid, can you come up for a second? At some point in the day, the night you might see is fishbowl, because there's a way that I like to have things done, and then there's the way that our leader of the group would like to see things done. Every once in a while, leadership changes in politics, in business. And last year, we really needed to show the transfer of power of the Toledo Kwanza House. And Mother Gordon is not here, but I'd like to officially welcome you as the leader of Toledo Kwanza House, brother. Can we give this brother a hand? And brother, what would you like to see for Toledo Kwanza House? What would you like to see for a night of unity?
Well, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Rashid Spencer. I'm the new executive director of the Toledo Kwanza House, Northwest Ohio. I would just like to see a more modern, younger people, older people. I'd like to see unity within the generations, as well as keeping the celebration going on. We have our 7 principles. I believe they're very important in today's time, and I have advisors here with me that are in the former cabinet that are still going to continue with me, that's taught me some things. They're mentoring me and so forth. So the knowledge is there, and I'm so happy to be here with you all. and Habaragani. I'm ready. Kwanza 2024.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. And at any point tonight that you need to steer me back left or back right, you already know what to do, all right? You already know what to do. One of the first things that I need to do, normally we start with the Black National Anthem, but something that's near and dear to me is a call and response by our sister Asada Shakur. And I'm going to say it is our duty to fight for our freedom, and I'd like for you to repeat it. Is that okay, family? It is our duty to fight for our freedom. Okay, I'm going to need it just a little bit stronger, all right? We're heading into 2025, all right? Let me try that again. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and protect each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and protect each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Can you give yourselves a round of applause tonight? When I say Habaragani, that means what's the news? The news for today is Umoja. Umoja is unity. So if I say Habaragani, what would you say? Umoja. All right. Once again, this side is on it. All right, Jennifer, y'all must have had a meeting. All right. If I say Habaragani, that means what's the news? And the news for today is unity. Habaragani! Habaragani! All right, at this point, Don, can you come up and read the principle of the day and its definition for me? Oh, where's Asa? Where's Asa? All right, can you come up for a second, Asa? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta draft your help in. Hey, Asa. All right, this is Don right here. Whenever he's not on the drums, you're gonna have to be on the drums. So yeah, take that drum right there. Just give me a light drum. Yeah, give me a light drum. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. All right. There you go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I got you set up right here. And Don, if you could, right after reading the principle, can you talk about what Kwanza means to you? Hey, why did Asa stop drumming? Why did he stop? What's up with our youth today? It's going to do something for 5 seconds and then stop? Where's his mom at? All right.
Emotion. To strive for and maintain the unity in the family, the community, the nation, and the race. First, for tonight, this first candle is Umoja. That's for the best of people. There is a battle to be fought. There are obstacles to be overcome. There's a world struggling for human dignity to be won. Let us address ourselves seriously to the supreme task that is ahead. Ashe. I've been doing Kwanza with the organization for maybe it's 50 years now. And each year I did Kwanza, I learned a little more, and I learned a little more, and I'm still learning. And what we want to do, mostly what's going on in our society right now, we do need some unity. And we're gonna, through this week, we're gonna go through all these principles. With all these principles, if we don't have unity, it's not gonna happen. So that's the first thing we have to have. If we can do all those other things that it says on there, but if we don't unify, it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna have collective economics. You know, we're not gonna put our money together for the cause of the whole community. So there's just emotion. I mean, and then our money. You know, we gotta have faith in one another. If we don't have faith in one another, nothing's gonna happen. So that's what I've learned this year extensively. And right now, like we've been doing this celebration for, like I say, I've been doing it for 50 years. But now it's more important than ever. I understand we do the celebration, but then what do we do in between the celebration? That's where we're gonna need you guys to help us, to let us know what we need to do. What kind of people do we need to understand? We got fantastic people in our community, our brothers and sisters, who are doing some fantastic stuff. We got people building stuff. We got people starting businesses. We got people that's emanating Black Wall Street because they're working together. But if we don't know who they are, if we don't know to look for that service, I mean, it's not going to help them, and we'll miss out on an opportunity because we have to go somewhere else outside of our community to get something that we need. But we have it in the community, we just don't know about it. So that's what I really want to do this year. I mean, every month, we want to do something. We want to do something that relates to one of the principles. I'll find people that are doing the principles, and we want to support them. So help us do that. If you know of something, let us know who's doing what, and so we can bring them into what we're trying to do. And like what we did now, we came together. That was the end gathering. This is like. Am I talking too much? Oh, okay. Give me a few. Here's a good part.
Okay.
The end gathering. And this is how it was after the principle. What they would do, they would do their crops, start their crops at the beginning of crop time, you know, do it all well and build all this stuff, and they got a pile of fruits and vegetables. And then what they want to do at the end of the year, they want to come together and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And so that's the idea of in-gathering. We come to the goal, we gather together tonight. You know, and what we want to do from now on in, we want to talk about what we're going to do through the year. And so when we have Kwanzaa next year, we'll talk about, well, this is what we plan to do, and how we do it, how well we did it, and then we'll celebrate that. So that's the idea of emotion. Okay.
All right, at this point, I need, is Elsie still here? Elsie, you got a second? Yes, don't look at me like that. Elsie, I want you to assist me in lighting the candle. I think I should have everything back here that we need. Lighting the Dinar during Kwanzaa. The candles are lit according to the numbering of the principles: Umoja, Kujishagalia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kumba, and Imani. They are lit beginning with a black candle, so we can light the black candle, Umoja. Then they are lit in alternate left and right, lighting from inward to outward. Thus, after the black candle, the red candle closest to it, Kujishagalia, is lit. Next, the green candle, Ujima, the closest to the black, is lit. The sequence is followed with the alternating red and green lighting until the last candle, the green candle, Imani, is lit. Sister Elsie, before we continue, is there anything that you'd like to say regarding Kwanzaa and what you'd like to see?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I started with Kwanzaa about 6 years ago and have learned so much about it that I just decided to be a part of the committee. So here I am. And the thing about Kwanzaa is you get much more information than you're going to get in your public schools, your churches, synagogues, anywhere you may go. And here is the place to come because we have so much information to share with you. And these 7 principles you can take with you wherever you go. And then inform others of Kwanzaa, because it is a wonderful thing to be a part of Kwanzaa and learn about our people, learn what we've done, learn what we can do when we come together in unity. We can do it. You remember that president said, yes, we can? Yes, we can.
Now I'm going to bring up my text for the libation. I thought I'd try to do things a bit more high-tech this year. Uh-oh, if you could silence your phones too, I knew it would be one of us in the group. All right. Rashid, could you assist me in the libation? The libation statement. I can have the drums, yeah. It's a tradition to pour libation in the remembrance of the ancestors on all special occasions. Ashe? And Ashe means one who changes a thing or one who makes a thing happen. Kwanzaa is such an occasion as it provides us with an opportunity to reflect on our African past and our present here in the hills of North America. Our fathers and mothers were brought here, slaved, lived, struggled, and built the very nation that continues to oppress, violate, and subjugate our men, women, and children. For all lives to matter, Black lives must matter. For them, then, who gave so much, we give in return. Ashe? So on this same soil, we sow our seeds in liberation and a higher level of human life. Ashe? May our eyes be the eagle, our strength be the elephant, our boldness of our life be like the lion. Ashe? And may we remember and honor our ancestors and the legacy they left for us as long as the sun shines and the waters flow. Ashe? Water is suggested as it holds the essence of life and should be placed in our Ujima cup and poured in the direction of the 4 winds, north, south, east, and west. We can pour 4 pours. For our people then, for Shaka Zulu, Ashe, Queen Nzinga, Ashe, and all others known and unknown who defended our ancestral land, history, and humanity from alien, colonial, and imperialist invaders. Ashe? For our children and the fuller and freer lives they will live because we struggle. Ashe? For Kwanzaa and the Nguzo Saba, the new system of views and values which give us identity, purpose, and direction to our lives. Ashe? For Garvey, Parks, Malcolm, and King, Harriet, Fannie Lou, Sojourner, Bethune, and Nat Turner, and all others who dare to define, defend, and develop our interests as a unified people. Ashe? And for the continued struggling through which we will inevitably rescue and reconstruct our history and humanity in our image and according to our own needs. Ashe? For the motherland, cradle of civilization. Ashe? For the ancestors and their indomitable spirit, ashe. For the ancestors from whom we can learn much, ashe. For our youth who represent the promise of tomorrow, ashe. For our people, the original people, the Asiatic black man and woman, ashe. For our struggle and in remembrance of those who have struggled on our behalf for Umoja, the principle of unity, which should guide us into all we do, and for the Creator who provides all things, great and small, ashe, ashe, ashe. Give yourself a hand. I'll turn it back down just a bit. Family. Brother Don talked about how we have to support those around us who are doing great things. And I don't know if you checked out the Toledo Blade, or if you're on Facebook or Instagram and you saw Dr. Patton trending. If you got the Sojourner's Truth this week, get it because it's a collector's edition. This will probably be the first time in a long time that we had a black pharmacy return to our community. Can I bring up our brother, Dr. Anthony Patton? So many times we celebrate our athletes, ashe. We celebrate our entertainers, ashe. Even some of us in the faith business that sold you a ticket to the wherever. We have failed you, all right? Ashe? I just thought you need to know that, all right? Because I know, all right? I invited brother because this is historic in our community that we actually have a black pharmacy, a brother that knows us and loves us. And I wanted you to talk about Junction Family Pharmacy and why we need to know about it, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Brother Washington Muhammad. First, I want to say, to come here as a part of my position in the community, being a pharmacist, this is just so much fun to me. I mean, it's fun, it's rewarding. Thank you for the invitation. I'm like, this is part of my job. This is so cool to come here and just be loved on and just to be around people. Be around you all. So I'm just really excited right now. But yes, we opened Junction Family Pharmacy last week. I am a pharmacist. I'm a doctor of pharmacy, and I am here in the community to take care of you, take care of your medication needs. So you can come and see me. I am here. I'm in a location where there was another pharmacy that was there, but they sold out. Okay, they sold out and left, and left everyone just hanging and stranded. And I am here to stay. I came back from Buffalo, New York. I was out there teaching pharmacy law, learned a lot about pharmacy ownership, and I said, you know what? I want to go and do this myself. And not only that, I want to come here and do it. And it's been amazing to me of some of the comments that I've gotten where they say, well, why you want to do that? Or why you want to go there and do it? And I'm thinking, well, our people need medication too. They need grocery stores, and they need, why not do it here? So I'm here, I'm from Toledo, born and raised, and come see me, Junction Family Pharmacy. I have some cards here. If you want to transfer your prescription, I make it all easy. You don't have to go to your doctor and all those things. I take care of all of that work for you. I have free delivery. And you can also talk to me about your medications. So I am here, and just want to let you know, and you'll be seeing more information come out about it.
All right, not so fast, not so fast, Asa, not so fast. Now, earlier today, I was with Aunt Rose.
Oh, my Aunt Robin.
Yeah, Aunt Robin. All right, is Aunt Robin here? All right, shout out to Aunt Robin, wherever you are, wherever she is. Listen, I was at the pharmacy earlier, and we had this conversation about the quality of the medication, all right? Is there a difference between, and I'm saying it because somebody asked me, all right? I wasn't thinking it, okay? Somebody asked me, is there a difference between the medicine that you dispense and the medicine that some people would get at Genoa or Walgreens. Well, I don't want to name their names because they ain't paid me a damn cent. All right. So is there a difference?
Well, let me break this down to you. Pharmacy is highly regulated, okay? So I'm licensed in 3 states. I'm licensed in Ohio, New York State, and Michigan. So in order to acquire, have medication, you have to have a lot of certifications to do that. So I have all of those. Secondly, there are only 3 major wholesalers in the United States. There's McKesson, there's AmerisourceBergen, and there's Cardinal. Now, I get my medications from McKesson. So there's only 3 places that all of us can go. Because as you know, there's a tight grip. There's so many hands in the pot when it comes to medications. So my medications come from the same places where everyone else does. But the difference is you get me, okay? You don't get me everywhere else. And that's the major difference. Also, I can work with you. For example, I was with a person this morning and she couldn't afford to pay all of it then. It's like, okay, well, we can set up an account and you can pay a little bit now, you can pay a little bit later, okay? I can work with you. But yes, the medications, they come from all the same places, okay?
All right? Come on. And also not so bad. All right, so you just said that I can go to Junction Family Pharmacy and you can transfer my script right there. I don't have to have that uncomfortable conversation with my doctor and why am I transferring to you and why don't I go to that other guy? So I can just come to you and you can take care of it. All right, so put my money where my mouth is. Are you open tomorrow? All right, tomorrow I'm transferring, all right, my script to Junction Family Pharmacy, all right? You do what you want, all right? You do what you want to do, all right? It's the same medicine. It's not coming from Wish, all right? It's not coming from T-Move, all right? All right, it's not some knockoff medicine or anything like that. So tomorrow I'm coming in because I talked to you about that. Like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna have a problem when I go and ask Doc, hey, I don't want to go there anymore. You know, if he's gonna say something or if I gotta fight him. All right. So yeah, I'm walking in there to Dr. Patton and say, hey, look, transfer my meds to you.
Well, and I would say this, it's a privilege to have your business anywhere you go. Your prescription is your property. So it's a privilege to be able to take care of you.
Thank you, brother. Let's give our brother a round of applause. Oh, question.
What about insurance?
I take all insurance, so I'm pretty contracted with everybody.
Humana, Aetna,
All of it.
The brother said all. All right, he said all. All right, that's right. Oh, I got another one. This is Kwanza. All right, then we leave.
Okay, the question is, do you have any homeopathic or holistic options?
I can order whatever medication you need. I can work to get it for you. So I don't have a large over-the-counter space, but what I will do for people, if there's certain thing that you want, I can get it for you. I can special order it just for you. Okay.
You might want to stay up here all right. I felt good when you said, I'm like, yeah, listen, I'm with him. All right. Hey, any other takers? Yes, ma'am.
Great question. So I'm open 9:30 to 6 p.m. on weekdays, so 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I'm open Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and I'm closed on Sundays. And I do, like I said, I have free delivery, so I can make sure you get your things.
Hold up. Y'all can still clap, but I'm still holding up. All right. I think we did our job. Oh, Anika in the back.
Do you have any options for pre-packaging medications for seniors or for those who definitely use before?
Yeah, so bubble packaging, so yes, we do offer that as well. So we have that. As a matter of fact, I just got my first patient for that as well. And another thing to let you know, I know people use the Good RX card, but I have the Junction Family Pharmacy card. So I can adjust prices however I want to. This is my business. So I'm here to work with people, work with you in the community, okay?
All right, one more. Listen, it's his pharmacy. Right? He don't work for Junction Family. This is the plug, all right? So he is
called not Kujichagulia, but Kawumba. Now, it talks about creativity. Now, what he's doing something for the community. So when he leaves, he's done for the community that's going to improve the community. That's what Kumba is all about. It's not just about creativity because you're an artist or because you're a musician and all that kind of stuff. It's what you do through your job that will help the community and further the community. That's just so you understand that.
Thank you, Brother Don. Thank you. All right, let the doctor have a seat. Come on, y'all, man. We could have billed for that, all right? We could have, I just brought my laptop. We could have billed for that. At this point, I've got two amazing artists that are going to present for creative expression. I'm going to have Jody Summers. Can you come to the microphone? I met Jody 10 years ago. We started what we call CSRN, Community Solidarity Response Network. This was in 2014 when they didn't indict the police officer that murdered Mike Brown. And all of the activists felt that, you know what? I know what I do. I can do it fine by myself. Jody's been 10 toes down for a minute. He could do it by himself. But all of us came together and said, hey, let's combine our efforts and let's bang on this beast together. That way nobody can tell us what to do. That way none of us are able to sell out. None of us are able to back down. And Jody has been our resident person for what we call 5 minutes of heat. When we finish a board meeting, instead of using Robert's rules, is that what they call it? Or a former slave master in the children's laws. All right, that's crazy, all right? We be wilding out there. We found another way to end our meeting, and we call it 5 minutes of heat. Jody, what do you have for us today?
Also introduce yourself. But take a short time to introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. There we go. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jody J. Summers, child of the system, better known as Spoken Truth. I'm a poet, author, illustrator, actor, event coordinator in your city. You're gonna hear it in the poem that I'm gonna do. But I do want to give a special thank you because this poem is a culmination of about 10 years and 20,000 shows, but it's also my first one that I actually have the melody or a tune. And I want to thank her for having me do the national Black National Anthem. I don't know those words. But anyway, for the last few years on Kwanza. So because of that, this piece is incorporated. Anybody know LeVar Burton? Yes. Reading Rainbow, maybe that sparks more. Okay, so this is a piece of combination of that. It kind of goes over my journey of the things that I've heard in the industry, whether it be movies or acting or all the other stuff, writing books. So it's called Blip. And let's begin. Peace. Blip. So the other day, me and my friend were having a conversation. And she described herself as a blip, black, live, in person. I told her that is one of the nicest statements, yes, nicest statements I've ever heard. I've been called many things in life, and this one is definitely one that describes me the best. We decided to look up the definition, and it provided even more reason for me to use this description for myself. It read, an unexpected, minor, and typically temporary deviation from a general trend. That definition describes me more, yes, more than anything else I've been called in life. I've been Black, African American, BIPOC, sun-kissed, ebony, Negro, colored, brown, called an Israelite, token, minority, a few N-words, yes, a few N-words I will not repeat, and a few phrases, yes, a few phrases when none of those statements fit me. Here now What school did you go to? What side of town did you grow up on? Hey chief, hey big guy, and the one, yes, the one that always gets on my nerves. What race are you? In my life, I never let the melanation in my skin, my ancestry, or background, yes, background, dictate what I can do. Because I was told from childhood that I can be anything. And that's exactly, yes, exactly what I decided to do. I'm a poet, author, illustrator, event coordinator, city official, mentor, father, actor, here to listen, shoulder to lean on, cry, yes, cry if you need to, and I will walk through, yes, walk through any door my purpose leads me to. I was always told from childhood that if you change for those around you, yes, change for those around you, you will eventually lose you. So I go to everything with a smile on my face, just as I am, because I know someone needs to see the person that looks like you. Someone needs to know that these parts of life are not off limit because the color of your hue. So I embrace, yes, I embrace being a blip. Because although my time might be finite, I am definitely, yes, definitely someone that does not stand by the status quo. And I know that interruption in the normal way things go brings a lot of people together, yes, together into places they did not know they could grow. So wherever you go, embrace the deviation of not, yes, not looking like everyone else and inspiring, yes, inspiring someone to do something new and peace. Shameless plug, I like this stuff.
Jody, I don't know if everyone realizes that when I met him, you know, sometimes we judge people by their appearance, and I'm one of them. And most times you might see me on the corner with a suit and a bow tie, and I'm selling the final call. Brother, get a final call, brother. And then I saw Jody. I'm like, well, I don't know. And he said, well, I also write books. Oh, well, you don't look like you write books. How many books have you written?
I'm working on my 23rd publication.
All right, come on. I'm like, okay, all right. And then in the same auditorium, we had our Black Lives Matter Awards. And what we wanted to do, that was at a time when they had the Oscars and there was a hashtag Oscars so white that no matter what black people did, they would always give it to Tom Hanks or that other guy, Tom Hanks, all right? So people were complaining, and they were like, man, Brother Washington, why don't they give us an award? I'm like, why can't we have our own? So we had our Black Lives Matter Awards here, but the only thing, we're like, okay, we need a caterer. We need somebody that's gonna cook for it. We were expecting like maybe 300 or 500 people here, all right? And Jody said, well, I can cook. Well, you don't look like, well, he is a chef, all right? So can we give it up? And when it was time for us to close out our meetings, and we needed someone to have some creative expression, he had said that, well, you know, I do a little spoken word. I'm like, I don't know, Jody, all right, so better than, and he's an excellent spoken word artist. So later on, last year, is Anika, can you come up, Anika, for a second? I know, don't look at me like that. AC, you got my back, just in case you go, yeah. All right, last year, we decided at CSRN that there's some of us that do work out of our trunk, all right? And not that it's not legit, it's just out of our trunk. And we felt that we could take CSRN to the next level and become our own nonprofit. So now CSRN is its own nonprofit. We operate under Umoja. We're in the big leagues now, all right? And we operate under the name Direct Action now. And that name Direct Action is what we do in the protest community and activist culture. That means that after Anika made the phone call and you didn't respond to the phone call, okay, Jody, send him an email. All right, I'll send him a snail mail. At one point, we gotta show up at your door. All right, you don't want that. But best believe we did all that we could. We called them, didn't we call them? We sent the mail, certified. We typed out some emails. So apparently, you want us to show up the same way, Khadijah, the same way me and my sister show up for guys on the corner. Am I right, sister? That's direct action. At one point, you gotta let a person know. It's Kwanza. It's Kwanza. Let's celebrate. It's Kwanza. Right. It's all good. It's all good. Jody serves as our treasurer. Anika serves as our secretary of direct action now. We're in a position to do great things in the city, but we're doing it as unbossed. We're our own boss. We're like Junction Family Pharmacy. You can't tell us nothing, all right? We got our stuff together. We got all the credentials, all right? And we take care of all our own paperwork. So I want to thank Anika, I want to thank Jody for just making the social justice community more active, more legit, and more powerful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may be seated.
Shameless plug, as you know, as an independent artist, we do all of our stuff. If you want to know more about me, you can look me up, Google me, Jodie L. Summers. That'll take you to my YouTube, the movies I've been in, all the other stuff. And if you do like all these bits and pieces, I make jewelry, out of the trunk, as he says, or out of my bag. So if you want something, I sell charms from $5 to $15.
I just want to take a moment too, because Brother Washington is always giving everybody else their flowers. But I want to let you guys know, this is the gentleman that walks it like he talks it. So I appreciate that. And I'm going to, yes, round of applause. Yes. He doesn't do this because he's pretty.
Y'all should be laughing at that. All right, that wasn't supposed to be funny. Thank you, sister. You have a seat. Have a seat. The next part of our presentation is our value message. We're going to have Sister Yvette Muhammad. She's going to take a few minutes to get things situated. Tonight, our principle is what? And Umoja means what? Unity. So we're going to talk about unity today. What it means, what it represents. Yeah, keep those drums going. And just like Don, 25 years ago, I've been Diane Gordon. And I was one of those who, man, I guess I talked real bad about Kwanza, Doc. But I didn't know, Elsie. I didn't know. I thought Kwanza was another holiday, which it wasn't. I thought it was a political statement. If you were a Democrat, then you're doing Kwanza, but it's not that. I thought it was a religious thing that I had to compromise my morals, which I had little of, but it wasn't that, all right? It's a celebration of us, and it's just for us. At one point, my argument was, well, I'm not gonna celebrate Kwanzaa. Jody, this should be a bit why I'm not celebrating Kwanzaa, all right? I thought, I'm not celebrating Kwanzaa because it was made in Africa. It wasn't. Right here in America. Then my other argument was, man, obviously I had a lot of weak arguments, Diane. Had a lot of arguments, well, wasn't it an African person that created one? No. Maulana Karenga is the creator of Kwanzaa. Right there in Oakland, California. All right? United Slaves or us, as it was known back then. I thank Mother Diane Gordon for having patience with me through all of my, I don't want to call them stupid questions, but they were ignorant. But she had an answer. She had an answer when I asked her, what does Umoja mean? Kuja Shagalia, why such a long word to say self-determination? Well, self-determination, Washington, is a long word too, okay. Why purpose? Why creativity, all right? And then I asked her, why is it that we celebrate the entertainers? Well, she always says, well, if they made a significant impact on humanity, Brother Washington, then during libation we may say their names, but we don't say the names of our favorite pop star. We don't say the name of our favorite athlete or anything like that. So I thank Diane Gordon. I thank Mother Gordon for making Kwanza real for me. Can we give it up for our mother, Diane Gordon? And also I wanted to shout out Reggie Williams. The Frederick Douglass Community Center is growing, and it's growing in the best way. And I've known Reggie Williams for quite some time, maybe the mid-90s. I met him as a student at the University of Toledo, and I would come into, I don't want to say, I would be a teacher's helper for some of the classes for Dr. Lynn Hamer, and he was one of the brightest students. And when I found out Reggie was working for the Doug, and then in 2015 or 14, there was a meeting, family, that I was invited to. It was a group of pastors and community leaders, and they had this meeting, and the goal of the meeting was to let the Doug die a natural death. And all of us were to leave that meeting committed to not helping Reggie, not helping anyone rebuild the Doug. At that point, the Toledo Blade had a story. The Doug is on his deathbed. So we came together and we committed to ourselves not to help Reggie, not to help anyone, because they felt, and I say they because it was them, they felt that someone else was running the Doug. And I came and told Reggie. And I thank Reggie for all that he's done for the Doug when so many elements were lined up against him. So can we give it up for our brother, Reggie Williams? Family, there's battles going on in this city that you would not believe. All of our enemies don't look like our former slave masters and their children. No, some of them say praise the Lord. Ashe. Some of them say assalamu alaikum. Ashe. Family, we need to line ourselves up and distinguish ourselves. We need to unify. And in saying that, I'd like to bring up our sister Yvette Muhammad for our value message on unity.
Again, I want to give you the Kwanzaa greeting today of Habari Ghani. You remember the response? Umoja, which is unity. So I'm speaking today on unity. I want to, before I get started, I want to also introduce my sister to you. That's Sister Regina, and she's passing out some things to you. We are glad to be here with you. So what you're about to do is going to be a really fun activity in unity. So I want to start out by just giving the definition of Umoja, or unity as it is expressed in the Kwanzaa definition. It says unity is both a principle and a practice of togetherness in all things good and of mutual benefit. Okay? So I want to say that it's important for us to understand that unity and uniformity is not the same thing, because the emphasis of unity is togetherness, right? where the emphasis of uniformity is that we are the same and we don't lack difference. But we know we can be in unity and have differences. Is that correct? We're not going to be of the same family lineage necessarily. We're not going to be of the same geographic area necessarily, same religion necessarily, same height, same age, correct? Same neighborhood. Like you might call somebody bougie, another person might call somebody hood. But we all part of the same unity for black people. All right, so with that being said, I want you to think about unity as it relates to the organs of the body. So if you think about the kidneys, do the kidneys do the same thing that the liver does? Do they fight about it? Do they try to one-up each other who's the most important? Do you want to do without them? We need them all working good for the glory of the body, right? All right, and the same thing, even the heart and the brain got into the battle, right? Is there a winner? Is there such a thing as a winner if they both got into fight? No, because they all are working really hard to support the body, the common goal. So that's what we're trying to get to as a people. So I want to quote the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He said this in 1978, and he was talking to a group of lawyers at the time. He said, if black people came together anywhere in America, there is nothing that we could not have if we wanted it. The unity of more than 30 million of us in America will guarantee our survival. Then he says, in fact, the unity of 1 million of us in America will guarantee survival for all our people. You know what that means? Everybody won't be unified. But if some of us go ahead and get unified and stay strong for the cause, we could pull those others along with us in the sake of unity. He went on to say, to achieve survival, however, there are things that each of us must sacrifice. Sacrifice. Sacrifice, right? He said, there is no way to survive unless we come into unity, but there is no way that we have unity unless we give up the things that keep us from having unity. Survival starts with you and me. And then listen to this, for us who are mad about the political outcomes, don't look to big government for plans. That means that we need to unify no matter what. No matter if Obama's the president, no matter if Trump's the president, no matter if Biden's the president, no matter if Kamala's the president, Ms. Harris, right? It doesn't matter, we still need to unify. So, I heard tell of a wall. Y'all heard that? Build that wall? Guess what we gonna do? Build that wall! All righty. So we are gonna build a wall of unity for our community. So you see Sister Regina is going around passing out some things for you. So what I want you to do is we're not going to assign any groups. There's always somebody full of creativity sitting right next to you. There's somebody who want to be the boss sitting right next to you, right? There's somebody who has skills or talents who have that A-type personality sitting right next to you. So there's clump up, okay? That's what I'm saying, clump up in groups of 2s or 3s or 4s. You're going to have a brick. Where's Sister Regina? Right here. All right. Can you show them the brick? The brick is the burgundy piece of paper, right? Shaped like a brick. And then on your bricks, I would like you to write down, what are you willing to sacrifice or what are you willing to give for the togetherness or unity? Kind of think of it like this. I will give this for the sake of unity. Or I will sacrifice that for the sake of unity. And whatever this and that is, write it on the brick. Now, you know, sometimes we start off with good intentions, right? But then things get hard because somebody don't act right. Something happened. I don't feel like I did at the beginning of this unity story, right? So then the next thing is the mortar. The mortar are those little strips. Can you show them the little strips? Anybody got a little strip of mortar? All right, so you should have both of them. And also, so on that mortar, consider the mortar the glue that's going to hold all of our sacrifices and giving together. And so when you write something on the mortar, I want you to think about what will hold us together when things get hard and we might want to give up. So let's do a practice run. Anybody, name one thing you're willing to give for the sake of togetherness or unity. Somebody said time, somebody said money, right? What are you willing to, what kind of things will hold us together when times get hard? Ooh, patience, that's a good one, right? Yes, ma'am. Love. And it doesn't matter if it appears over and over again, because I bet you we're going to run out of one strip of love and we're going to need another one, right? All right. So go ahead and let's do our activity. And in the end, we're going to take it all together and build us a wall of unity that represents our community and what we're willing to do. Last, I need one person who thinks that they're a fine artist. Oh, come on, Miss Afro Puff. Come on up here. What's your name? Kendall. Kendall? All right, give Kendall a hand, everybody. Woo! Kendall is going to make us a sign, and it's going to say, Kwanza Unity Wall, okay? All right, so in the end of this, we're going to have something to leave in the place that we started to show that our minds are working, and we know what it's going to take, and hopefully we can commit to those things and we're not saying them theoretically. And then we also know that it's going to be hard and we're going to want to quit, and we're going to apply those things that we said, love, patience, and whatever else you think about as we build our wall. So let's just take 10 minutes. We don't need more than that, right? 10 minutes to make us a unity wall. So you should be talking together, because unity is not an individual activity, it's a group activity.
So
All right, brothers and sisters, this is the making of your beautiful unity law. Now, don't pay attention to this little part right here. That's just a piece of tape away from finished. Listen to what you said. It's going to take self-control, emotions, the ability to speak. It's going to take time. You cannot have a know-it-all mentality. You have to have patience, knowledge, time, resources, skills, networking, money. Sacrifice time on a weekly basis, and she talked about coming to the Doug for the choir. Have to have love, unity, patience, kindness. This one says, and I'm sorry, I'll listen and help and make it work for all people. We need food. We have to sacrifice our egos. We have to sacrifice food, time, skill, resources. Have fortitude. No, that's the mortar. And then it's just like, I'll give up my time. You see how many people said time? Time, and that's free, sort of. I'll give up my relationship that I have for unity. I'll sacrifice connections and, Who wrote this? Can you read this to me? Red on red is hard for me to see.
I sacrifice connections in something wood, power, and in order to.
I'm gonna tell you what, it ends with strength, so we're gonna go with that part, right? Okay. And then the last one says to give up a bad attitude for a good attitude. And look at all the things so now we're saying that these are the things that are keeping us from unity. The unwillingness to give time, talent, resources, food, so forth and so on. You know how many people put time? ones that I didn't put on that I have in my hand all say time. All right? I wanted to give it up for my sister, Kendall, who did our beautiful Kwanza sign. And also, now we know that all of these things we claim we want to give up, right? We say it because we want it, but we got to overcome the difficulty to continue to do it over and over again. What's going to hold us together? Consideration, understanding, hope, patience, love, dedication to what's true, respect, vision, obedience, and humility, right? All of those things are within our capacity to do. So I guess my point is, as we go forward and we all say we need to get together, you know how people say, niggas ain't blank, niggas ain't no blank, right? So I want you to look at some of the words that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. Thank you, we can have that. And he said, in what's called the blueprint in the Message to the Black Man book, we have to recognize the necessity for our unity and group operations activities. That means we can't be in charge of everything, and everything won't be exactly from our place where we are, but if it's good, go to it. We have to recognize. And then the next thing, pool your resources physically as well as financially. And we talk about this all the time. How many salons are there? What if all the salons ordered from the one black-owned place, so forth and so on, so we can strengthen ourselves. Number 3, stop wanting criticism of everything that is black-owned and black-operated. Right? Because Kroger's done did me wrong before, McDonald's done did me wrong before, but I still go to Kroger's, right? And so figure out a way. Go and talk to them and say, you know what I've told people? I know you didn't ask me for this, but this is my unsolicited survey. I love doing business with black people, and I love that you took the chance to go into business. But I don't like my time messed over. I would like it if your word was bond when you said you were coming at this time. So kind of do what I can to make it better rather than to go bad-mouthing on Facebook. All right, number 4, keep in mind, jealousy destroys from within. Anybody believe that? All right. Because if it ain't my way, it's the what? Highway. Right? Number 5, observe the operations of the white man. He is successful. He makes no excuses for his failures. He works hard in a collective manner. See, even if he ain't doing right, he works hard in a collective manner. I don't know which one don't like which one because they stick together, right? You do the same. You do the same. Let them figure out if you don't get along because we're still forging ahead as a union. Understand? All right. So, with that being said, we all want a better community, but self-improvement is the foundation for community development. Got to get unity within yourself first, or at least be working on it at the same time before you think you're going to unify everything on the outside. Self-improvement is the foundation for community development. And as we all know, self-improvement is what? Did you hear that? Self-improvement is an inside job. That means you know the whole truth about you. Get to work. Self-improvement is what? That's right. Inside ourselves and inside our own people. All right, thank you for giving me the opportunity to do your value speech.
All right, not so fast, not so fast, not so fast, not so fast, not so fast. What part of not so fast are they? If you didn't know, I don't know why Sister Yvette didn't mention that. Brother Washington is my husband. She didn't say that. She didn't shout me out, all right? She didn't say, he's been my husband for the last 33 years. She didn't shout me out. Maybe I need to be worried or something, all right? Well, she's like, damn dog, I don't know. And listen, family, Miss Stubblefield, much more? Look, Diane, creative expression. How long have you been an artist? How long have you been a musician? How long have you been doing what you do? Okay, forever, all right. And
What was it about music and the arts that made you who you are?
Well, I'm from a very musical family. Stubblefield, Ike Stubblefield, Paul Stubblefield, Ramona Stubblefield. I can go on and on. Here in Toledo, very musical family. I've been a music teacher since 1982, started at Start High School, and now I'm ending my career at Ann Jerkins Harris Academy of Excellence. I just turned 65 last week, so.
I'm like, next who out here, man, and God,
This is a play that I produced in October. It's called Art Tatum, the Musical. And I have two young men who were in that play sitting here, and they're going to come up, and we're going to do the play again on February 1st at the Kent Branch Library. And in my research, I found out some more information. My cousin Paul Stubblefield, in like 1960-ish, 61, he, along with Arlene Tatum, who is Art Tatum's sister, and she, survived. He passed away in maybe 1955 or something. And she started a talent show at the Frederick Douglass Center, along with my cousin Paul. So we wrote that into the script. So the next program is coming up. And I'd like Levi Cole to stand up. He portrayed, in the last performance, who did you portray? What was the name of that character? You remember? You were dancing. He was Bill Bojangles. And then I'd like Silas Stevens to stand up. He portrayed the young Art Tatum, because it's a story about his life. So, listen, last Kwanza, I started a choir on January 17th. I can think that was a Saturday. It was a children's choir. These two young men are representing not only the choir, the Doug 419 Community Youth Choir, but they're also members of Ann Jerkins Harris Academy of Excellence School. And Silas is also at Forte Music, which I'm teaching there currently as well. So if you were here last year, on this wall right here, it had the the candles, like human candles. Well, they're down in the basement, not in the basement, in the first floor right now, because I wanted my choir to do it, but it's very intense. You gotta have little ones, you gotta have enough older ones. And let's see, I saw her earlier. Kendra was in my choir, but she left, and I'm hoping we'll get her back, because I'm trying to get a group of people to go to the Ohio Black Expo in Columbus, because I know the person who plans that, because I used to live in Columbus. But what we're going to do is this year we're just going to go and just check it out. And if you have some young people that you know from ages 4 to 19, you get that, 4-19, because we're the Doug 4-19. So every Saturday we're here 3 to 4-19 to practice. But not this, because this is holiday season. So we're going to pick it back up in the new year. So I want these two young men to walk over to the piano, and they're going to play a song. It's 7 Candles for Kwanza, but we're going to have them play it, and then I'm going to teach it to y'all, and y'all going to sing along. So hold on. Okay, I'll be back.
All right. Don, I think this is the longest I've been quiet all day. Yeah. All right, yeah. I guess I just broke my streak there by talking. All right.
Okay, we're gonna do this song a cappella this time because my piano and the mic is too far away. So could you all put your hands together like here? 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys, stand with me and sing. Here we go. Come on over here, stand with me. Let's sing. On this side. 7 candles for Kwanza. 7 candles for Kwanza. 7 candles for Kwanza. 7 candles for Kwanza. Light the first one. Hold down. That's the candle for unity. That's the candle for unity. Light the second. Light the second. Cha-cha-cha-cha. And that candle means self-determination. Light the third one. Team up. Collective work. Collective work. Responsibility. Light the fourth one. Team up. Candle cooperative economics. Light the fifth candle. Neon. And that candle purpose. Light the sixth one. Kahuma. Candle creativity. 7. Light the seventh. Mommy. My daughter's name. And that candle means keep the faith. Shuma. The Shuma Saba means 7 candles. Light them up. Light them up for Kwanza. Everybody say 7 candles. 7 candles for Kwanza. 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 7
All right, not so fast. Wait. Diane, what does Kwanza mean to you?
Well,
And how long have you been involved?
yeah, when I moved to Columbus, I think that was my first time learning and participating in Kwanza. And I remember the second principle, the word Kuchagalia, I was hung up, I could not pronounce it. And there's how many syllables? Kuchagalia. But it's the same as self-determination. So when you said that's a big word, we don't understand it, but it's Swahili and it's our culture. So some people, even in my children's classroom, they laugh and when they hear Kucha, they think something kind of funny about it. But it's nothing funny. It's part of our culture. And we should not laugh. Like if I said a Chinese word, you wouldn't just laugh. You would just accept it and go on and learn it because it's part of our culture. So it took me a while to get it, but it's like embedded now. It's embedded to the point where I named my daughter Imani, and she was born on December 28th. Her birthday is coming up in a few days, and that day is, I think, Kaumba, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, but I didn't want to name her Kaumba. So I said, okay, we'll go with Imani, full circle, and it means faith. And then her middle name is Aisha, which means life. If you remember Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely? There's a verse that he said, life is Aisha, the meaning of her name. So I call her Imani Aisha, and then her last name is Church. Her father's last name is Church. So, yeah, Faith Life is her name. And so one day I'm gonna have her here at the Kwanza. She's in California. She's in Burbank, California, and I've been trying. Oh no, it's not. We took it already. It's a pretty long drive, but I absolutely love Kwanza, and so I started this choir, and I've been faithful. I haven't really missed any days coming here, but sometimes it's difficult because some parents can't make it or whatever. But I'll always have at least 2 or 3 here. but I've had as many as 20 in the choir at one time. We always, so Mr. Oscar Shahir is in the back. For 2 years, we performed for he participates in Break the Silence. It's a speech about Martin Luther King, one of his last speeches about Vietnam War. And we participated 2 years, and then this April, we're gonna do it again. And like I said, I hope to have us at the Ohio Black Expo. It may not happen this year, but it will happen eventually. So I want to thank the parents. We have 2 parents here. We have Miss Jenny and the grandma for for Levi. Thank you so much for staying. And also this is Miss D. Conley. Yes, and that's Silas's mom. She is the most faithful parent I have in my group. We've been together since we were at the old building, and they followed me when I used to play at Third Baptist Church. I started piano lessons there. Just these 2 for now. Okay, stand up. This is Miss Jenny.
Oh, we've been knowing each other for a minute.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
And they've been faithful coming when we have the major performances. They come and support Levi. Levi is so talented. He is such a great dancer. He loves Michael Jackson. So maybe later, I don't know, because this is a 7-day thing. So I know I'm not here Saturday, but I'll be here tomorrow representing self-determination. I have a song I wrote called Go to Ghana, and that's part of self-determination, because here, we've been struggling here in the United States. So a lot of Black people are considering repatriating to the mother country, and they're having a lot of success with it. So I wrote this song for people who want to take that option to get out of the country and just go back home. Yeah, one day maybe I will, if my husband let me go back. He don't want to go.
All right, okay, all right. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister, so much. You know what? We wouldn't be able to do any of this without our vendors. All right, so Brother Rashid, can we have our vendors come up and introduce themselves, who they are, and what are they selling?
Really quickly, I'm going to take a moment. This young man back here, what's his name? Asa.
You want him to come up?
Yeah, come here real quick.
Asa? Did he just
Let's make some noise for Asa. He came to me at the beginning, and he tell everybody what you do.
I sell suckers. They're $1, and they're blow pops. I have certain flavors, but I'm limited now because I'm low on stock.
And then tell everybody what's your prices. Say what you need. Go.
The prices are $1. You can get it. I take Apple Pay and cash.
Absolutely. So make sure y'all see him as well.
That's right.
What are the blow pops? What do they give you?
Joy on a stick.
So make sure y'all check him out. I wanted to grab him before he left, but this is a big part of moving forward with our future. He is our future, right? So our youth is our future, and we want to connect with him. This is not a unity. So let's make sure that we do what we can to support him as well. Ashe?
Ashe.
All right, thank you. Make some noise for him again.
He's also an author, by the way, in publications on Amazon. Just to throw that out there right now. He is also a published author.
So, me and my mom, we offer certain journals, and then we have a children's book coming out, and our business is called AF Enterprises, and we have 30 Days of Gratitude Journal, which, by the way, they're all on Amazon. We have 30 Days of Gratitude Journal, Bible Journal, Prayer Warriors Prayer Journal, Women's Self-Empowerment Journal, and Mother and Son Journal, and Mother and Daughter Journal. And they're all on Amazon, and go to my mom and scan the QR code so you can check them out, or just search up Anika Fields on Amazon.
All right.
Absolutely. I believe there's some more vendors coming up as well. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Asa. All right, can we give a hand for our vendors? You got to be in front. This is where the camera is, where everybody sees you. All right, who you are, loud and proud, and what are you selling?
My name is Lori Amerson, and I'm
Can we
selling
hear that?
dashikis. I've also got African dresses and African pants apparel.
All right. Oh, come on now. You need some pants.
Good evening, my name is Kay. I am a community health worker with Mercy. Me and my partner Ashley, we are working for the Ohio Department of Health with the Breast and Cervical Cancer Project. We are not selling anything, however, we are providing information about free mammograms and pap smears. Unfortunately, our Black and brown ladies have they don't have access or know about access to these things, and sometimes you have to choose between groceries or taking care of your medical needs. So we're out here in the community, meet people where they live to let them know that there are free mammograms and pap smears. God forbid anybody get diagnosed with cancer, they will pay for your treatment until you are in remission. So if it does not apply to you, it do 300% of the federal poverty line is a requirement. So if it does not apply to you, if you know someone who does not have insurance or meet those parameters, please stop by and see us and get this information out so that everybody can get detected. Early screenings save lives. Thank you.
Hey, Ida, you know, people always say, Brother Washington, don't put me on the spot. Well, that's my job. Ida, can you come up for a quick second, please? Give me 1 second. Hey, give me 1 second. All right. Ida, I know you have to go, but I don't want you to go without everyone knowing who you are and what do you do?
Hi, my name is Ida King. I'm new to Toledo. I'm simply just, selling portable fans. I normally go to women's events and, menopausal issues and things like that. They can put the portable fans in their purse. It also makes for a good gift. Sometimes I work in IT as well, so nice to meet everyone here.
Welcome to Toledo. All right, can you come on up? What are you wearing? What are you selling? What's going on?
My name is Yasser Mohammed. I am the author of the book known as Fabled 5. Yeah. Something it is a book that I've worked my whole life on since I was 16. It is for teens and for the parents' discretion. But this is a book put with a lot of love in it, very action-packed. There's also some prints on the table. If you do not want to buy a book, you also have the right to buy a print. Each of them are $5. Each of the prints are $5. The book is $22. If you want the book and the print, it is also $30. Also at our table, she's selling over there, but we have Sister Muhammad's bean pies. And if you want a picture with me with glowy swords, I have that. Or with your young youth people. But that's all I have.
All right. Well, I think you kind of undersold the bean pie. All right. I don't know why Sister Muhammad's Kitchens, Sister Muhammad did not come up and sell Sister Muhammad's bean pie. All right. I don't understand that. Has everyone in here had bean pie before? All right, can I have the hands up for whoever has not had bean pie? Doc, you have not had bean pie? All right, has everyone had Sister Muhammad's bean pie? Okay, all right, so Sister Muhammad, look, I don't know what was going on, but this is by far, if there was ever a bean pie competition, we may have to call the Muslims and see if we can have that, maybe a reality show or something. All right, world's top bean pie. That could work, couldn't it? And call Tubi. All right, that might be on there. All right, see who has the best bean pie in America. All right, I think since I got this one, it's probably mine. I might as well keep it right here. Touch it right back there. All right. Who are you? What are you selling?
Hello, everyone. My name is Aisha Abdullah. I am an artist. I go by the name Noble Rose. I have a table back there. I do my own handmade bracelets. I do illustrations, buttons, stickers, like it's all sorts of things to be creative. So if you have time, you can stop and check out my original work. All right, thank you.
All right, how do things go tonight? All right, come on. All right, that's my unofficial survey. Can somebody say I? Say your name. Will pledge to strive. To love my brothers and my sisters. As I love myself. How many of us can do that? Raise your hand. Say I. Your name. Pledge to strive. To study. To improve myself. Spiritually. Mentally. Morally. And physically. For the benefit of myself. My family. And my people. How many of you can do that? Just give me a show of the sign of a show of hands, all right? Say I. Pledge to strive. To be a part of the solution, the process, and not the problem. Show of hands, come on. Hey, somebody back there raise your hand. Is that you, Kay? I'm watching you. Say I. Your name. Pledge to strive. To give all that I can spare. Of my time. My strength. And energy. To achieve the above said. One more time, give it up for yourself. Let's bring up the Kwanza members and we're going to close out with Harambe. I need 7 Harambes. Can we bring up Elsie? Yeah, I forgot to bring up Elsie. For some announcements, some house cleaning, all right? And thank you, Big Chief, for letting me know, all right?
This is the announcements. Now tomorrow is going to be our second principal, Kuji Chagaleo. Let me hear you say that. That's a big word. Kuji Chagaleo, self-determination. And I'm going to be the person that's going to be talking about self-determination. So please be here tomorrow, okay? You may learn something about yourself. Awesome. All right. And of course, we cannot ever overlook the fact that there's a cost in whatever we do, right? There's a cost. So we're not asking you to pay anything, but should you wish to donate, donations are accepted. And we can accept them through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Those 3 areas. And we could probably take cash too.
We'll check the machine.
We'll check the machine. He'll tell you about that. All right, and don't forget, tomorrow, same time, same place. Come with a determination to hear about yourself. Learn something about yourself. All right?
Hi, everybody. Hey. Hey in the back. All right. I just want to say thank you for everybody coming out tonight. This is for 7 days. This is night 1 of 7. Hopefully we see you tomorrow and or some other nights. It doesn't matter about how many people come out. It just matters about what you learn, what you retain, and what you can apply to your life, right? So, Ashe? Ashe. All right. So with that, we have our Kwanza committee. We're gonna get on out of here. 7 Harambes. Yeah. That's not.
We say Harambe, what we want you to do, put your hand up here. So let's pull together. So it's let's pull together. So it's Harambe. We do 7 of them, let's pull together.
And on the last one, we're gonna hold that Harambe like Mariah Carey, all right? All right.
Would you pass out what you do?
Okay, all right. You ready? Harambe! 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 Sorry.